Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys for stopping by. If you are new, as always, welcome, and welcome back if you are returning. So my name is Jen, welcome to Jen Plans. So I thought today it would be a great time to sit down and give an ode to our 2022 planner. As you can see, she is dirty, she has been through a bit, but I want to kind of look back on 2022 and kind of see where things were going, what I was doing as far as spreads. This year for me, in a nutshell, was a little bit crazy. Starting a new position over the last, even though it's been, over a year now, almost 2 years, I'm still learning and still growing and still kind of seeing where life takes me when I have to travel. So I thought that it would be kind of fun to look back and see how creative or uncreative I was at certain times. And then we will be jumping into a brand new planner. I did do a video. I will try and link it above or link it below. And I did it, I think it was a couple months ago, just kind of saying how I think I'm changing my planner already and keeping a lot less in my planner than I was before. That being said, next year I am wanting to start a journey just for health reasons. We've had not so much scares, but just getting to the point where I do have PCOS, which I haven't really talked about too much. If you're not sure what that is, it is polycystic ovarian syndrome, which kind of makes fertility a little bit of a struggle. We have been on that struggle for about 5 years now. And I'm kind of at the point where I'm not really sure what the next steps are. So that is definitely going to be a priority for me next year, along with a few other things, which I won't get into in this video. This is just supposed to be a wrap up. So if you are interested in knowing a little bit more about PCOS, kind of the things that I am thinking about doing for myself to kind of obviously there's no cure, but to rid my symptoms, let me know in the comments below. I would love to even have a little series for you guys if you are interested in knowing my struggles with that. That being said, let's go ahead and jump into today's video. So again, this is my 2022 planner, and I'm just gonna do a quick flip through and show you kind of what I did. So starting off in January, I did have, again, a lot of goals that I set up. So this was my habit tracker. As you can see, I put down all the things that I wanted to accomplish. This is something that it was really good for me, and I think I should probably do that again next year. So we'll keep that in mind. But I had my habit tracker, and then we have our mood tracker as well. This wasn't so bad, but I don't know. I have an app that I use to like track ovulation and stuff, and this is where I kind of keep that in there. So I'm not going to go with that again this year. But here's our overview of January. We did a couple of weekly spreads, and then a couple with nothing but writing. So this is kind of how it looked for that. We had a work trip, so this was quite fun. I did enjoy doing this. So just doing like a little work trip pack with me kind of thing. And then again, we did our habits and goals. For February, all things pink and lovey-dovey, which is not really my jam. But again, this month in February, I did do some planning, but I didn't always execute them very well. This one was good. This one was pretty as well. And that was February. We move on to March. So March was very much green themed. Let me move you over here so you're in the middle. Very much green themed here for that. This month, I don't think I planned for a few weeks, maybe even the whole month. But yeah, that's how things go. I did do it for the last week, but again, it was mostly just writing, and then the last week of March as well. So March was my birthday, so I decided to take some stuff off. Take some days off, I should say. Then we move into April, kind of getting into the swing of spring. Again, we did a couple of spreads, but a couple of them were left blank. And that's just the way that it went. Then moving on to May, again, keeping the theme of very flowery, springish kind of thing. We had a few, I think this month was pretty good. Again, 1 week with a lot of writing, but for the most part, I did plan for the full month of June or May, so that was nice. Going into June, this one was very basic. I just did a really colorful spread. I wanted to use these little flowers again. With the weekly, again, mostly just writing, not much planning or stickers and that type of thing. But hey, that's okay. As long as I'm writing things down, I'm giving myself some grace on that one. We move into July. I remember I was really excited to use these stickers from, I think it was one of the color story spreads. And then when I did it, I wasn't really that excited about it. I wrote this down. This was the day that Rogers here in Canada is one of our cell phone providers and internet providers. It went down all over almost the whole city, I don't know if it's the whole province, but I remember writing that down because it was pretty epic. I loved that day. I wasn't able to do much, obviously, so I spent my day just kind of walking around. I went to the store. Of course, there was no payment options except for cash, but it was nice. I read some, I think I read a book, or started to read some books, did some meditation, all that fun stuff. So again, it was a great day for me, so I wrote it down. Again, back in July, didn't really do much. This was a crazy time for me outside of work. I did a 3-day or 2-day daycare photo shoot. So that took up most of my July doing those edits. So I didn't plan that much. Moving into August, again, we didn't do too much as far as the monthly layout, but we did have a very, very busy month. So again, for July, or for August, I mean, we only did, I think, 1 or 2 spreads. Yeah, 2 spreads. Again, very basic, but it got me through what I needed. Then we fall into September. So September, October, November, December. This is my favorite kind of month, or months, I guess. So we've had some stuff happening, lots of birthdays and anniversaries and stuff in this year. So we did pull out some fall themes. Everything was very straightforward. I did pop this in here, my positive affirmations and my weekly meals to plan. I didn't end up keeping on track with that, but this is something that I definitely want to bring back. These positive affirmations make me feel a lot better about things when it's a little bit rough. And then meals and meal planning is something that I'm going to be focusing on for 2023. Again, kind of off track, but not only do I have PCOS, but I do struggle with anxiety. I have struggled with anxiety for many, many years. And there are a few things that I do that definitely helps me. So again, if that's something that you guys are interested in, I feel like the more you know, and the more you can relate to someone outside of your own head, the better. We really do we do really think that we struggle alone, and there are lots of people that struggle. So if we can lean on one another, why not? I don't know why my words are jumbled today, but that's that. Then we go again. We have our 30 days of abs. This is something that I was kind of thinking about doing again. But again, I did mention that I'm not really, focusing on that. Ovulation and that kind of tracking stuff. This is from back in 2020. So obviously this was just kind of stuck in there to remind me that this is the stuff I want to focus on again for next year. Okay, that was our last day in September. Then we moved to October. So October was not so much a busy month. I just had a lot of events that I had to travel for. We had Thanksgiving and monthly team meetings and all that stuff. So we did do a couple of weeks of spreads here. One thing I want to get better at is filling up my space. I know that I usually leave a lot for writing, but I feel like I try and write within the stickers anyway, so I want to get better at making these spreads bigger and better and bolder and all that fun stuff. This one was kind of cool. Turned out completely different than what I wanted, but this was one of my favorite spreads that I did in October. Again, our ovulation stuff. This is from this year. Lastly, we've got November here. So we did have some busy-ish weekends this month. So we had weddings. I had my Christmas mini sessions, doctor's appointments, anniversaries, all that fun stuff. So November was a very busy month for me. So I didn't plan the first week. The second week, again, it was all about my Christmas sessions. November I think 15th or 14th, this week was priority for work, as well as this last week of November was pretty busy as well. I did get out with my girlfriends, which was really nice. And then this day here, I don't know if you guys would remember, but we had a special day planned. It was actually a surprise party for my sister. She turned 50 on December the 3rd, so we had a surprise party for her, and it was amazing. She was very surprised, and it was really nice to do that for her. So that is all that I have in here. So that is 2022, you guys. This is in my new binder, which I just did a video on this. So this is what December is looking like. December is a crazy month for us. We are trying to finish up so much stuff at work. So I've got some events right here going on. Every weekend is booked. So unfortunately, I don't have much downtime. The nice thing is the week between Christmas and New Year's, I do have off. And instead of buying gifts for each other this year, my husband and I are planning a little vacation somewhere local. We're not planning to go away anywhere warm or anything like that, but we thought it would be nice to have a little mini vacation. So we'll probably go away for a couple days around there. So this is my first week of our plan with me here for this week. So I haven't got much further yet, but that is it, you guys. We are looking at saying goodbye to 2022 shortly and bringing in 2023. So there is my planner overviews, or whatever you want to call it, for the year of 2022. I hope that you guys enjoyed this. It does really kind of help me to go through and just look back on each week and kind of see what's happening and what I did and what I'd like to change. Again, I have had a couple inquiries about people asking about a little mini series on PCOS, mental health, anxiety, all that stuff. So if you are interested in that, let me know in the comments below, or you can tag me on IG at Jen Plans as well. So that being said, you guys, that is it for this video. I hope that, again, you guys enjoyed it, learned something new. I know I did, and kind of things I want to do for next year. So until next time, guys, take care of yourselves, and we will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.